We haven't seen the OG lineup of Blink-182 since 2015 when Tom stepped away from the band. But now, he has returned. They've dropped a new single. A world tour has been announced. Ladies and gentlemen, the teenager within me is fucking screaming. Sit back and join me today as we not only view for the first time, but we unpack and interpret Blink-182's brand new song called EDGING. Sit back, relax, it's time to react.
It's showtime.
What is going on, YouTube universe? This is Zirra. Welcome to Zirra Reacts, the channel where we view, interpret, pick apart, tear down, whatever you want to use as an analogy. We do it here for videos on the internet. As I've alluded to, Blink-182 is the band we are listening to today. It is a band that is strung within my heartstrings. It is a group that I have listened to since I was a young kid. My dad used to listen to Blink-182 and that's how I got exposed to them. I was always growing up, listening to their songs on a cassette tape, and then obviously transferring through the ages now to being able to stream their music. But in my opinion, they haven't been the same since 2015 when Tom stepped away from the band. In that period of time, they did release 2 studio albums, which I kind of vibed with, but it just didn't sit right with me. Call me a purist. I couldn't get my head around the fact that Blink-182 didn't have Tom back at the front again. But ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. He has returned. A world tour is going down. I know here in Australia, especially here in my home state, they've had to add a 3rd additional show because of how many tickets they've been selling. The new album has been announced that they're working on. They've dropped the new single called EDGING, which is the track we're listening to today. If you can't tell, I'm fucking excited about checking this out, and the fact that the OG Blink-182 is back together again. I'm excited. So the song's called EDGING, and for those of you who aren't aware, edging is a sexual terminology. I don't know whether this song is going to tiptoe into detailing what edging is. Feel free to look it up if you don't believe me, but edging is basically the method of sustaining orgasm without nutting. So that's just just breaking it down for you guys, because here we keep it real. But ladies and gentlemen, speaking of nutting, I think it's time to sit back, relax, and get comfortable, and get ready to take in EDGING from Blink-182. I'm so fucking hyped.
I ain't that cool, a little fucked in the head. They'll be hanging me quick when I'm back from the dead. Get the rope, get the rope.
Oh,
get the rope,
the feels.
Get the rope. I'm a punk rock kid, I came from hell with the curse. She tried to pray it away, so I fucked her in church. Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? Yeah, don't you know? They say you're not safe here if I stay with a knife that's sharp. No way, no, I leave them broken hearted. Oh no, look at the mess we started. Oh no, I leave the broken hearts this way. What you say? You wanna play? Yeah, don't be fooled, I'm only letting you down. They pursued me on foot.
I feel like a fucking kid again.
Like a ghost, like a ghost, like a ghost, like a ghost. The seats in my car filled with cigarette burns. I got a fire in my eye, a little blood on my shirt. Let's hit the road, hit the road, hit the road, hit the road. I know there's a special place in hell that my friends and I know well. There's a perfect place to go when it's time to lose control. No, I leave them broken hearted. Oh no, look at the mess we started. Oh no, I leave the broken hearts
They're going on a killing spree. Those poor rabbits.
No, I leave the broken hearted. Oh no, look at the mess we started. Oh no, I leave the broken hearts this way. Oh no, I leave the broken hearted. Oh no, look at the mess we started. Oh no, I leave the broken hearts this way. What you say every day? It's a waste. You wanna play?
Oh my lord. Welcome back. Give me a minute because I didn't do any edging. I've seemed to have dropped a little bit of ejaculate on the floor that I need to clean up. There is something innate about listening to these guys play together again that instantly took me back to hearing them for the first time. I don't know what it is about listening to some of these bands from my childhood that when they vibe in a certain way, it's like stepping into a time machine and going back to great moments in history. And the fact that these guys are back together again takes me back to some of my greatest memories of listening to them growing up, you know, all the way back to, you know, What's My Age Again and Dysentery Gary and those type of songs. It was just, as soon as the chorus kicked in, it was like I was transported back again, and I'm really fucking digging it. I really am. This was such a solid performance to bring to the forefront of them, you know, coming back together again and giving us some music. It was almost as if time had stood still and they hadn't, you know, separated. You know, Tom hadn't stepped away from the group. It was, I love it so much. I really do. Now, obviously, I alluded to the fact of what edging was, and they didn't really cover like any nuances or anything along those lines. Obviously, it was just a clever name, but when we look at the lyrics, we can kind of make some assumptions and assertions as to what maybe the underlying themes of this song is. And when I have a look at words like, I'm a punk rock kid, I came from hell with a curse, she tried to pray it away, so I fucked her in church. You've got things like, no way, no, I leave the broken hearted, oh no, look at the mess we started, oh no, I leave the broken heart this way, what you say, wanna play? Don't be fooled, I'm only letting you down, they pursue me on foot, but I hid in the crowd. The seats of my car are filled with cigarette burns, I've got a fire in my eye, a little blood on my shirt, let's hit the road. It's, to me, they're making a statement that now that they're back together again, the bad boys of this genre are now back, and they're putting forward this bravado of being bad boys and having this like the dark undertones and stuff like that. The Rabbits, I feel, when you look at it from a visual point of view, stands for innocence, or maybe the fans or girls that that they've been with in the past, or there's many interpretations you can have, but I think it's more so Bad Boys or the band coming back together again, and all these fans are flocking, and they're being, if you want to say the word, corrupted, or they're being influenced by Blink-182's music, or and then the whole visual of Blink-182 going off of their nut and just killing all of them is basically reaffirming the fact that, hey, these guys are back, they mean fucking business, they're here to kill it, and that's how I've interpreted this particular performance. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, that's just how I feel about it, and if that's the case, if they're trying to make the statement of, hey, we're back and this is what we're going to be doing, statement made, and I'm excited. I think word of the day is excited, because I'm excited. When we look at the performance, like from a musical point of view, like instrumentally, they just, as I've already alluded to, they've just got that OG sound that we are so used to from Blink-182. The sound that I felt has been missing for the better part of 7 years. And it was almost an instant transportation when the build up into that chorus came in. Kind of takes you back to like late 90s, early 2000s kind of punk rock and around that era. You know, that sound. That's what I'm talking about when it comes to being transported to another era. It hit hard. It really did. And you know, the lyrics might be simplistic, but the instrumentals go fucking hard. This song is so good. I love it. I fucking love it. I really don't think there's much else to cover. Obviously, once they drop more tracks, I'm definitely going to be reacting to them now that they're back in the forefront of my musical like view. I see you guys. I fucking know that you're here now. So hopefully the world tour is something I'm able to get out to and check out as well, because that'd be dope, because I've never seen them live before, and they're one of those bands that I've always wanted to see live, so being able to tick them off my bucket list would be great. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've seen them live and how do you think they perform too. That'd be a good discussion point. But that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction and the breakdown. Still trying to find my feet making these videos more comprehensive for you guys, so any feedback in the comments would be appreciated as well. If you're new to the channel, considering we're only in the infancy and we've rebooted, feel free to hit that subscribe button, get on board the Kaiju crew. Let's continue building the community that we started building over on my gaming channel, and we've now started to transfer over here. And if you did like this reaction video, hitting that like button down below would be hugely appreciated as well. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.